those, that would be powerful. I mean, once you have enough following, enough people following you rather, that's something that could really take off, and you can start doing that on a regular basis. And that's not obtrusive. That's good. That's part of the engaging process. Holding contests are a great way to get your name out there, and it's something that can really get people involved as well. So it's doubly effective. Okay, so now I'd like to get into some more specifics on some very specific things you can do to engage people. So now today happens to be Friday, and on Twitter that is known as Follow Friday. Now what that means is what you do is you use this hashtag, the #FF, and then you post the Twitter IDs of other people who you've had a conversation with, you'd like to talk to, or whatever, just people that you think are interesting. In this case, half of these people are businesses I've networked with or whatever. And in this case, actually, most of the people that I have on the Follow Friday section are people that put me in their Follow Friday. And this is a really, really simple way to start building relationships with people. It tells them that you're interested, you're paying attention, you're listening to what they're saying, and it can get their attention, and you can start holding conversations with them. And holding conversations is the key. So now what I do for my Follow Friday ideas, what I do is I go to the homepage, and then I click the @mentions. This will tell me people that have mentioned me. So in this case, the @mentioned, it brought up people who they put me in their Follow Friday. So these are people that I want to also put in my Follow Friday, kind of as a thank you, and again to build relationships. So that's where I get a lot of my ideas for who I'm going to put on my Follow Friday every Friday, and it's worked pretty well. I mean, a lot of these people are following me, doing my Follow Friday rather, because that's what I started doing with them, and it's opened up a whole lot of dialogue. A couple of these are businesses that I've since networked with. This restaurant and this salon now carry coupons for this tavern. All started because I put them on my Follow Friday here about 2 months ago. And then just basically anyone that you're interested in getting to know or network with can be somebody that you can use for your Follow Friday on Twitter. So just remember that every Friday on Twitter is Follow Friday, and it's really simple. You just use this hashtag, then you then type in the IDs of the people who you'd like to get to know. Okay, so the next thing I want to talk about is the use of video. Now, the reason I made these videos rather than write this up as a report is because people like video more than they like to read things. I mean, the old saying is, show me, not tell me. And on the internet, this is particularly powerful. The selling power of video is extraordinary. Time and time again, people who are selling things online find when they incorporate video into their advertising messages, that they typically sell significantly more simply by using a video to replace the words on a page. So I can't stress enough the use of video. And as part of the engagement process, you don't need to be creating ads. You can use video. This is YouTube, by the way. This is where I host all my videos. It's free, just in case you don't know. But you can create videos of, say when you hold a networking event. You could have that as a video. You could host it here on YouTube, and then you could post it to MySpace and Facebook, each of which allow you to put video onto your pages, and then you could tweet it on Twitter. And I promise you that a lot of people will be interested in that video, and it could get spread around. It could become viral, particularly if something interesting or funny or whatever happened in that video. And recall, too, that that's one of the benefits of social media marketing, is that something can become viral and spread all around to other people's social networks. So I really stress using video. And the funny thing is, it doesn't have to be professional video either. In fact, to some extent, the less professional a video is, the more popular it can be. As interesting as that is, I have some theories on why I think that is. But in other words, so even if you're just using a really simple webcam on your computer, it could still have a powerful effect on people. It could still get a lot of people to call you and place orders. It could still become a viral video. So don't be scared of doing video because you think, oh, I can't afford it, or I'm not professional enough. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't. I mean, yes, you have to have good audio quality. That's important. If the camera's shaking all over the place, that's probably not good. But you don't need to focus on the video being really professional. Like I said, to some extent, the less professional a video is, the more of an impact it can have on people. Okay, and finally, the last thing I wanted to show you is a guy you may have not heard of. His name is Chris Brogan. This guy, by the way, if you look at his following here on Twitter, it's massive. He has 139,000 people following him and 76,000 tweets. Anyway, this guy's kind of one of the masters of the social media marketing movement, I guess you could say. And you can learn a lot simply by looking at this man's timeline and looking at how he engages people. Alright, so if you can see, so this guy is uber professional, but at the same time, 49 minutes ago, what did he put on his Twitter timeline? Off to play Wii Party with the kids, so, which isn't really professional at all, but yet that's part of the engagement process. This is how people are getting to know this man. He's telling them what he's doing, even something as trivial as I'm off to play Wii Party with the kids, right? So even what you would believe to be trivial details of what you do in the day are really not so trivial. Your customers would like to know that, as interesting as that is, and that's part of the engagement process, because that's how they get to know you. You're getting to know them by replying to their tweets, but you also have to give them a chance to get to know you. So I really suggest taking a look at this guy's timeline. You can learn a lot just by looking at what he does. And there's a business that I wanted to show you called Naked Pizza. They're located in New Orleans. I think they only exist in the state of Louisiana. But they were kind of ahead of the curve on using social media a couple years ago. And I think I pay really close attention to their Twitter timeline. They're pretty ahead of the curve, I think, on when it comes to engaging people. So I think you can learn a lot by coming here and looking at what they're doing, particularly if you're a restaurant. I mean, these people do a really dynamite job of, one, engaging people and getting to know people, and two, promoting their brand at the same time. So, yeah, so I suggest looking at, like I said, this is twitter.com/nakedpizza and twitter.com/Chris Brogan. These people are kind of excellent when it comes to the engagement process. So that pretty much wraps up this video on engagement. I hope I've given you a pretty good idea of what it means to engage and the importance of building relationships in the social media environment. I think it's the most important thing you can do. So thank you for watching these videos. I really appreciate it. In the next video, I have a special offer for you. So thanks a lot, and I'll see you soon. Bye.